Hey guys, Kevmaster2000 here, and welcome to part 11 of my movie collection. So, before we get started on all of this, I want to show this. This is cool. This came with the Alien Anthology collection, which is right there. It came with that. Which I got from eBay. This includes the like poster art for some of the movies. I don't really want to try opening this with just one hand, so that'd be annoying, so I'm not gonna bother with that. But you know, the poster and art stuff. Also, another thing that I want to mention, the DC Rebirth animated movie continuity. Something kind of cool is on Wikipedia, if you go to the Wikipedia page for list of films based on DC Comics or whatever, and you go to animated, the section for animated, and you scroll down to see Superman, Man of Tomorrow, Justice Society, World War II, and Batman Long Halloween Part 1 and Part 2, you'll see, well, you should see where it says, you know, first film set in the DC Rebirth continuity, second film in the DC Rebirth continuity, and so on and so forth. I actually wrote that. I actually contributed to Wikipedia, and the first time I did that, I added that on there. It was immediately reverted back to normal, and then I immediately changed it back to the way it should be, and put that back on there, and then added a note saying, yeah, these are now a part of a continuity called the DC Rebirth, and do not change this back unless you have a logical explanation as to why. And so it hasn't been changed since. It still says what I wrote on there, with it being part of the DC continuity or whatever, DC Rebirth continuity. I think it says, you know, set in the, I don't know exactly what it says, but set in the DC Rebirth continuity. I put that on Wikipedia, actually, so that's pretty cool. All right, moving on. We have, oh, okay, what's this noise? Okay, we have the Star Trek 2009 movie, and then Star Trek in Darkness, Star Trek First Contact, a movie called Cheap Thrills, Sushi Girl, Final Girl. All three of these came from Dollar Tree store. That's my hairy arm. Ignore that. Then we have Navy SEALs and Red Dawn, the original Red Dawn. Then we have the remake Red Dawn. Then we have a Danny Trejo 2-movie collection and an 8-movie collection here. There's no way I'm going to be removing all the movies just to show you what's included in some of these, but I will, since these are on top, I'll show you. This is Danny Trejo collection, and this is the 8-movie collection. And then you got this, and this 20-movie collection. And I'll put these back. So also in the previous video, I did already show you what was sitting here on the dresser, the box sets that I had. I showed you that at the end of the last video, such as the Dukes of Hazzard collection, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Mel Brooks collection, Police Academy, all that stuff. I showed that in the last video. Alright, next up we have Bad Boys 1 and 2. Oh my god, a 20 movie collection of classic movies, which I should have shows you. I don't know if you can read any of that, but yeah. Then we got a movie called Armed, Maximum Impact. These all came from Dollar Tree, so, well, not that one, but, okay, yes, so, the Danny Trejo collection, 8-movie collection, all of this came from Dollar Tree. The Bad Boys one did not, but then you have all of this came from Dollar Tree, for the most part, except for some of them, but, we've got 88, Pound of Flesh, Clean Skin, Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters, Inside Man, Unstoppable. I think these came from like a thrift store. Then we have Wild Things, came from somewhere. Flyboys, Black Sunday, The Score, Taking Lives, Good Shepherd, The Good Life. I think all these came from a thrift store. Then we have All the Money in the World, Demolition, which I think came from a Dollar Tree store. Then we have Rendition, Munich, Collateral. These came from thrift store. And then we have Inception, which I got a long time ago. Focus, which I think came from the thrift store. Then we have Sparky's Machine, The Avengers, with Sean Connery and Uma Thurman. Then we got The Fugitive. Then The Fugitive and U.S. Marshals. For some reason, this version of The Fugitive does not work halfway through. Then we have Firewall, Hollywood Homicide. I forget where I got all those, but then City of Sin and Anthem of a Teenage Prophet. Help, I Shrunk My Parents. The Nutcracker, The Untold Story, Adventures at the Chocolate Factory. Those, I think, all came from the Dollar Tree store. Then we have this 20-movie collection of, like, family movies, including Chihuahua. Then we have Chihuahua 2. Ever After, A Cinderella Story, Fever Pitch, The Perfect Game. I think these I don't remember where I got those. Diamond Heist, Blindsided, Mad Town, Dark Was the Night, High Voltage. Those all came from the Dollar Tree store. Then American Sniper, Lone Survivor, those came from the thrift store. El Dorado, Temple of the Sun, Redemption, Blitz, these came from Dollar Tree. Then we have The Mechanic, Crank, Transporter 1, 2, 3, The International, Death Wish, 2, 3, and 4, Death Wish 5, Black Mass, and then this Jesse Stone collection, both these. Next up we have You, Me, and Dupree, Magic Mike and Magic Mike XXL. Mostly ghostly. I still need to watch this, but for Halloween time. But mostly ghostly I watched when I was younger, and I remember really liking it. So I got it along with the two I've never even heard of. Have You Met My Ghoul Friend and One Night at Doom House. Next we got two Dollar Tree store movies. Birdman and Games Maker both have Tom Cavanaugh in it, who of course was the Reverse Flash, Harrison Wells of many variety on The Flash. Also the kid who plays Bruce Wayne on Gotham is in that movie. Then we have the Blue Lagoon and Return to Blue Lagoon, and then I have a custom DVD that has some of the Blue Lagoon movies on it as well, including those two, and that other one they did, as well as a movie called, what's it called, actually? Yeah, that movie with Brooke Shields. Then we have Secret of Nim, Charlotte's Web, the live action one, Charlotte's Web, the animated one, Smurfs 2, Surf's Up, Wave Mania. Those two came from Dollar Tree. Then we have a triple feature of Casper movies that I made that includes Casper Meets Wendy, Casper Spirited Beginning, and Casper Haunted Christmas. Then we have The Spooktacular New Adventures of Casper Volume 1, which came from Dollar Tree Store. The Ultimate Cartoon Collection, which I think also came from Dollar Tree Store, which includes a ton of various cartoons. And then we have this giant 600 cartoon collection. Next, we have Scooby-Doo stuff. We have a double feature Lego Scooby-Doo that includes Haunted Hollywood and Blowout Beach Bash. I do not have the Nighttime Terror Lego special, sadly, because I think that was included on one of the Blu-rays of these, so I don't have that. Then we have Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo the Sword, and Scoob. And then Straight Out of Nowhere, Scooby-Doo Meets Courage the Cowardly Dog, which I pre-ordered, actually. Then we have Scoob, the 2-movie collection that includes the live-action ones, Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Then we have the double feature that includes Scooby-Doo Mystery Begins and Curse of the Lake Monster, the live-action ones. Of course, if you don't follow the Scooby-Doo franchise, the live-action ones were written by James Gunn, but also the guy who played Scooby-Doo in that, Matthew Lillard, or not Scooby-Doo, the guy who plays Shaggy, Matthew Lillard, voices Shaggy in all the cartoons now. Ever since 2010, he has been doing it. Of course, Matthew Lillard has been in a million other things, and he's awesome, and he was in Scream, of course. Then we have the Daphne and Velma movie. Then we have a 4-movie collection that I believe includes Monster of Mexico. What is... No, wait a minute. Hold on. Which ones are included? Ghoul School, I know, is included. Yeah, Monster of Mexico. I can't really tell. I can't see. But, anyway, it has 4 movies in it, basically. Then we have Music of the Vampire, Franken Creepy, WrestleMania Mystery, Curse of the Speed Demon. Got a custom DVD for Pup Named Scooby-Doo Season 1. And then I have Season 2, 3, 4 here. But I didn't have Season 1, so I made custom DVD. Then we have What's New Scooby-Doo, Season 1 and 2. Still need to get Season 3. Then we have Zombie Island, Legend of the Vampire, Camp Scare. Now this is actually, this is very crappy looking, with duct tape on it. This is the slipcover from the Blu-ray version, but my brother bought the Blu-ray version and gave me the DVD copy, so I used the slipcover to make a cover for it. Then we have some custom DVDs. Here, these are 3 custom DVDs. It has a bunch of Scooby-Doo movies that I hope to eventually buy the real copies of. Then we have another situation where my brother gave me the DVD copy, and he bought the Blu-ray. The Mask of the Blue Falcon. Printed out a cover for it. Then we have the random 13-episode collection. Then we have this 4-movie collection that includes Osmosis Jones, or whatever it's called, as well as Funky Monkey and Space Jam and Looney Tunes Back in Action. Then we have the Yogi Bear movie, Yogi Bear All-Star Christmas Caper, All-Star Comedy Christmas Caper, Yogi Bear The Complete Series, Tom and Jerry Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3, Tom and Jerry Triple Feature that includes Blast Off to Mars, Tom and Jerry the movie from 1993 or whatever, and Tom and Jerry Fast and the Furry, which annoys me that it's called Fast and the Furry and not Fast and the Furriest. Missed opportunity. Then we have another copy of Blast Off to Mars. I actually have the disc from this version in this, because the one that was in this originally was scratched up. Then we have a couple custom DVDs, Tom and Jerry movies. Then we have Tom and Jerry Show Season 1, Part 1. Giant Adventure, Top Cat, then Top Cat. This Top Cat Begins and Top Cat the movie. Then we have Looney Tunes, Rabbit Run, and Spotlight Collection Volume 1. Flintstones movie, which I need to get the second one. Then we have, Viva Rock Vegas or whatever. Then we have Stuart Little 1 and 2. I need to get the third one eventually. Rocky and Bullwinkle, Garfield the movie, then the 2-pack of Garfield the movie and Garfield: A Tale of Two Kittens, or Kitties, yes. Then we have Tin Man, The Wiz, and Return to Oz. This is a custom DVD. I didn't make it. I actually bought this a long time ago somewhere, and it ended up being like a custom DVD or whatever. I just watched this movie on Disney Plus just a few weeks ago, and it is really good, actually. Next up we have a Sherlock Holmes 1950s complete series, then the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movie and its sequel, Game of Shadows. Then we have John Cena in 12 Rounds, and then the second 12 Rounds movie with Randy Orton, 12 Rounds Reloaded. Then we have a 6-movie collection that stars WWE people such as The Condemned with Stone Cold, The Condemned 2 with Randy Orton, 12 Rounds 3 Lockdown with Dean Ambrose, now I guess known as John Moxley. Then we have Crackdown that has, I believe, Kane and Dolph Ziggler. Then Kane's horror movies, See No Evil and See No Evil 2. See No Evil 2 actually includes the queen of horror, or the princess of horror, I should say, Danielle Harris. Then we have the Marine 2 and the Marine 3 Homefront triple feature, Marine 4 Moving Target, Marine 5 Battleground, Marine 6 Close Quarters. Then a double feature that includes Rock'n'Rolla and Swordfish. Rock'n'Rolla was also included over here in that 2-pack. Then we have Nicolas Cage and Anakin Skywalker, Hayden Christensen in Outcast. Then we have Nicolas Cage in Guarding Tess. Then we have Will Ferrell, The House, I think it's called. Then we have Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. The other guys, Will Ferrell's in this one as well. A Night at the Roxbury, I guess. Then we have Zoolander, Dodgeball, we have Touchy Feely. These came from Dollar Tree. So we have Touchy Feely, Ideal Home, Drinking Buddies, That Awkward Moment, that has Michael B. Jordan, Miles Teller, and Zac Efron. And good movie. Then we have the underrated Good Luck Chuck. Then we have Seth Green and Matthew Lillard in Without a Paddle. Then we have The Bounty Hunter. Then some animation. We have DreamWorks Ants, Megamind, B-Movie, Shark Tale, Flushed Away, Over the Hedge, and Monsters vs. Aliens. Then we have Planet 51. That's a 1. Planet 51. Then we have a bunch of movies that all of these came from Dollar Tree store. So we have Lewis and the Aliens, Harvey and the Magic Museum, Chloe, The Legend of Hawaii, Mission to the Moon, which is actually, there's a trilogy of this, but that's the first one. Terra Willy, Vic the Viking, The Magic Sword, Acorns, Operation Crackdown, Seven Seas Pirates, Monkey King Hero is back, Ice Princess Lily, Ozzy, Race Time, there's actually another one of those as well, 100% Wolf, Back to the Sea, Pixie Saves Christmas, Stardog and Turbo Cat. This is a custom DVD I made, actually, of that movie Food Fight. Then we have more Dollar Tree stuff. Bling, a 6-movie collection. Then this 4-movie collection, which includes Bold Eagles, which is the sequel to another movie that's in one of these. Then we have Eggy, God's Little Creatures, 2x2, and then Legend of so whatever that is. And then we have this triple feature, this 8 movies. Then we got double feature here, and then Hero of Color City. These two came from Dollar Tree. I don't know how that's pronounced. And then there's the Aviators. And then I got this at the thrift store at 9. And then this is a custom box set of DVDs for the Pink Panther classic cartoon. And then this is a custom DVD here. And then this is not a custom DVD, but I did have to make a cover for it or whatever. But this is all the Peter Sellers Pink Panther movies. I am missing a couple of them, but then the ones that don't have Peter Sellers in it, I'm missing those. But these are the ones that have him. Then this is Pink Panther 2, sequel to the one with Steve Martin. Then we have Robots, League of Super Evil. I don't know what that means. 1.2? What? I don't know. Anyway, Hoodwinked, Happily Never After, Igor, and Open Season. I need to get the Open Season trilogy. But that is the end of this video. So stay tuned for the next part, and thanks for watching.